Good afternoon. Welcome. It is May 11th, 2020. I'm going to play a game, the Charlotte Hornets of 2000 against the New York Knicks of 2000. I wanted to play a game with this. I like this Hornets team. I don't really know why. I just thought they were kind of a fun team. Eddie Jones was very good this year. Made the All-Star team. There he is right there. And against this Knicks team, Patrick Ewing's last year as a Knick. In his 15th year. So starters, Wesley, Jones, Mason, Coleman, Derek Coleman, and Eldon Campbell. The head coach was Dave Cowens. And for the Knicks, Charlie Ward, Allen Houston, Latrell Sprewell, Larry Johnson, and Patrick Ewing. This is 1 year after going to the NBA Finals. And here we go. Ewing wins the toss. Campbell not a leaper. And we got a couple former players of these teams. Larry Johnson with the Knicks. It's Charlie Ward, the Heisman Trophy winner, hits the three. Larry Johnson of the Knicks and Anthony Mason facing their old teams. Eldon Campbell knocking it down. I was a big Eldon Campbell fan. I liked his game. Strong with the ball. Nothing spectacular to his game. Very workmanlike. Sprewell, tough shot over Derek Coleman. Jones blows by Allen Houston and dunks it home. Eddie Jones. Eddie Jones was a very good player. Started his career with the Lakers. Eventually got let go traded because they didn't need him with the development of Kobe Bryant. He was a much better scorer, although Jones was almost a poor man's Kobe Bryant. He was a terrific scorer himself, just not, an elite scorer. But Jones made his mark on defense, although Houston just made that over him. Campbell blocked by Ewing, and Campbell with the foul. Ward into Larry Johnson. Got it up? No. Rebound Campbell. Look at Anthony Mason. Playing small forward here. Sprewell. Here comes Anthony Mason. Two lefties in the starting lineup in Mason and Derek Coleman. Larry Johnson, some good defense there. Coleman getting in the lane, though. Gets it to go, and the foul. Coleman much longer than Larry Johnson. Coleman knocks it down. Coleman, what a talent. Big, long, athletic lefty. And, coming out of the University of Syracuse. Well, that was a loaded team, wasn't it? Let's see. With Rony Cycli. Mason over his old teammate. Anyway, Derek Coleman, quite talented. Had some trouble issues. I know didn't always get along well with his teammates and things like that. Had some weight issues, discipline issues. That's why he kind of bounced around, because he was such a talented guy, especially early in his career. Oh, and Sprewell over Mason. Latrell Sprewell, talking about issues. Of course, famously choked his coach, P.J. Carlesimo. Oh, no. Oh. Charlie Ward. No. Rebound Eldon Campbell. Oops. Coleman inside from Anthony Mason. David Wesley putting on the pressure. Eddie Jones dunking at home. Here's Sprewell working against Anthony Mason. Knows he has the quickness, not the strength. Larry Johnson. Oh, and LJ. Giving the L there. Larry Johnson, the closest thing, I think, to Zion Williamson we've had. Undersized power forward. Great skills. More of a scorer than Zion, although Zion can obviously score. Wesley fouled by Charlie Ward. Mason needs to use that size against Sprewell. Mason inside, getting it to go. Charlie Ward. What a story he is. Won the Heisman Trophy with Florida State. Oh, and Eddie Jones, such a good thief. Eddie Jones gets it to go. Anyway, Charlie Ward. And then, since he wasn't going to be a first-round draft pick, he decided to go into the NBA and had a nice career in the NBA. Houston posting up Eddie Jones. Houston was such a great shooter and post-up player too. Good defense from Jones. Houston still gets it to fall. Allen Houston. Eldon Campbell getting it to go there. Great passing from the Hornets. Got subs ready to come in here. No. Johnson blocked by Coleman. Jones off the mark. No. I think that would have resulted in a timeout. What do you mean no reason for it? It wasn't forced. Ewing. Timeout Hornets. Can't believe Eddie Jones missed that open shot. A very young Brad Miller in the game. Eldridge Rakasner also coming in, the former Hawk and Rocket. Bobby Phills. And a very young Ricky Davis in the game. Anthony Mason. Oh, misses. John Wallace into the game. Chris Childs also in the game, the Boise State product. Marcus Camby out of UMass in the game, as well as Kurt Thomas. Allen Houston staying on. Chris Childs knocking it away. The best player to come out of Boise State, and still the best player to come out of Boise State. We'll see how Chandler Hutchison ends up faring in the league. Miller thought he was fouled. Camby, such an anchor on defense. John Wallace. Yes. John Wallace. Mason. Too much inside for Houston. Mason with 8. The last game I played with Mason, spoiler alert, close your ears if you haven't watched it yet, he had a triple-double, but they lost. Oh. Working it around the bend are the Knicks here. Wallace, a good post up forward. To the rim. No. Rebound, Mason. Ricky Davis, the youngster, doing what he does best. Great pass by Eldridge Rakasner. Oh, why am I fouling? It's not like Camby's a great scorer. The veteran who seems like he played on every team, David Wingate, checking in the game. Chris Childs, down the lane, throws it away. Miller off the mark. Fouled by Anthony Mason, his first. Kurt Thomas. Great role player in the NBA. Play power forward or center. Very tough, versatile. And here's Bobby Phills. Undoubtedly the saddest story of that year, when Phills was in a car accident drag racing his teammate David Wesley, who was on a suspended license at the time. Phills was killed tragically. And Chris Childs tying the game up. And Dave Cowens went from being a big white man to a little black man. And look who's come in the game for the Hornets. The 17-year pro Dale Ellis in the final stop of his career. Bobby Phills from Anthony Mason. What a pass by Mason. Thomas handling the ball, surprisingly. Travel. Oh, my goodness. Dale Ellis getting the foul there. Thomas misses. Hits the second one. Make it a 2-point game. Oh! Brad Miller called for the illegal screen. Who would have guessed Brad Miller would turn into such a good player? Childs working against Rakasner. John Wallace going against Anthony Mason. Wingate. Kurt Thomas, no. Childs blocked by David Ellis. Or David Ellis. Dale Ellis. Oh, I got something in my eyes. My allergies have just been terrible lately. Miller got the foul on Camby. Brad Miller knocking it down. Oh, man, I wish I would have gone up. That's the end of the first quarter. The score, Chicago 31, New York 28. We've got a good one on here. I believe, and this is all off the top of my head, Glenn Rice was traded for Eddie Jones. That's why Eddie Jones ended up there in Charlotte. I thought that was a smart trade by the Lakers. It was a good trade on both sides. Rice was a solid role player for the Lakers, and Jones became a star in Charlotte. Never a star to really lead them anywhere, as he got traded to Miami soon after. Miller for three. Brad Miller. He could hit the three a little bit. That was a rainbow shot. Here's Rick Brunson in the game, the father of Jalen Brunson, the point guard for the Dallas Mavericks. Marcus Camby, no. Never the strength of his game. Mace, no. Brunson slowing it down. Childs. Brunson down the lane. Rick Brunson. I think it's funny. I feel like his son looks exactly like him. Ellis into Mason. Oh. Wow, too late. Childs working against 39-year-old Dale Ellis, and Ellis steals it. Dale Ellis. Oh, the 39-year-old goes all the way to the rim. Oh, Brunson. Never the strength of his game. Definitely a distributor. Oh. Mason working up top. Wesley, no. Brunson finding John Wallace. To Marcus Camby. Don't really have a scorer out there. Wallace and Childs probably their best bets, and Childs gets it to go. Mason, tough move. He's got 10. Timeout, Knickerbockers. Coach Jeff Van Gundy struggling to contain his former player, Anthony Mason. Spreewell missing. Oh, yes, what a move by Eddie Jones. That's the kind of spin move I want to see. Goes right into the smaller Brunson, turn the other way. Beautiful. Jones with 8. Spreewell. Dang it. Latrell Sprewell, who definitely had a rebirth in New York. Campbell working in the post against Chris Dudley. Campbell. Tough shot over the top of Chris Dudley. Eldon Campbell. Very solid post player. 6 points, 4 rebounds. Brunson. Looking for Spreewell here. Ward open underneath, but Eddie Jones all up in Charlie Ward's face there. Spreewell, that set shot. Chris Dudley, the rebound. Uh-oh. Get back. Oh, I thought he dribbled. Oops. Charlie Ward with a nice play. Campbell, beautiful feed to Eddie Jones. Eddie moving without the ball against the smaller Brunson. Well, Brunson wasn't that much smaller than Eddie Jones. Phil's knocking it away. Look at David Wesley. Who wants it more? That's going to be Knicks ball. Good hustle play there. Houston coming back in. So all the starters in except for Ewing. Houston. Rebound Eldon Campbell. Eddie Jones knocking down the jumper. He's got 12. It's a 10-point game. The Hornets are up. I had to. Larry Johnson was wide open. I was like Bill Murray and Kingpin. I had to. Larry posting up. The much bigger Derek Coleman gets it over him and gets it to go. Unbelievable shot there by Derek Coleman. Gary Coleman. Wow, I'm losing it today. Derek Coleman. Rebound Coleman. Oh, Houston. Driving in there. Good rebound from Coleman. Oh, bad pass by Ricky Davis. Okay, with Mason and Phil's off the floor, we're probably, or rather Wesley, we're probably going to have to look to Eddie Jones to be our playmaker here, or Bobby Phil's. Oh, Phil's loses it. New York can get it to within 4. Sprewell with the big dunk. Oh, good D. Eddie Jones, no, Ewing got a piece of it. Oh, Campbell, tough shot. No, Ewing made that difficult. Houston, no, rebound Eddie Jones. He's off and running. Campbell down the lane, fouled. The Big E, Eldon Campbell. 7 feet. That's funny, he's listed at 215, but that's his rookie weight. He really was more like 250, 260 at this point in his career. Ricky Davis. Uh-oh. Look out below. Ricky Davis. The great leaper. I remember early in Davis's career, I actually thought he was a flop, but he managed to turn his career around and really develop into a fantastic scorer, and then just kind of fell off the face of the earth. Ward. No. Rebound, Ricky Davis. Jones. Nope. Eldon Campbell. 10 points for the Big E. Here comes Charles Ward. Houston working at getting the pick from Ewing. To Johnson, once again rejected by Coleman. Ricky Davis over Patrick Ewing. Oh my goodness. Ricky Davis, a great leaper. Sprewell for 3, no. Rebound Eldon Campbell. Come here, Coleman. Coleman inside. Get it to go. He's got 7. Derek Coleman. He could score no matter where he played. Ewing over the top of Phil's, but Phil's committed the foul. Ewing had that unorthodox delayed release at the free throw line. So did Anthony Mason. Eddie Jones in at point guard here. Mason in. Oh, held that way too long. Oh, and look at Eddie Jones. Oh, I was hoping to pass it to Miller. Oh, Eddie Jones, good hustle. They got to play Morning and the Heat, then Eddie Jones again, then Antoine Walker and the Celtics, and then Anton Jamison and the Warriors. Oh, wait, no, not. No, yeah, that's right. Spreewell for 3. No. Ewing inside. Oh, good foul there by Childs. Jones to the rim. Around Marcus Camby and got it to go. He's got 14 points. Oh, shoot. Miller fouling Kurt Thomas. Thomas misses, though. Coleman for 3, no. Jones, good defense on Childs. Oh. Houston over the top of Davis, could not get it to go. And that's the end of the first half. The score, Charlotte 58, New York 47. You see them leaving the floor here. Now, let's take it to Ernie Johnson in our halftime studios. Ernie.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. They played a determined brand of basketball in the second quarter and began to pull away as we reached the half. That 11-point lead must be looking good to them right now. Shaq, your thoughts on the Hornets?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition and catching the defense. That's snapping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break. They've got a nice lead, but they shouldn't slow anything down. I say, keep doing what you do.
And Kenny, your take on New York?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Start of the second quarter here. Oh, Jones, high off the backboard. Couldn't get it to go. Ah, jeez. To Charlie Ward. Easy layup, and the Knicks get it to back within 10. Nobody on the Big E inside. Eldon Campbell. That was too easy. He's got 12. Charlie Ward. He'll pull up for 3. No, and Larry Johnson flashing back there to 1993. Mason to the rim, fouled by Allen Houston. Ooh. Mason. That long release. Nope. Oh, no. Oh, big time mistake there. Oh, and Ewing with the steal. Got it to go around Derek Coleman. Wesley. Jones fouled by Allen Houston. Oh, man. Too early there. There he is. Eddie Jones. Solid shooter. Just a player you would want on your team. Charlie Ward. Jones, yes, and the foul. Fouled by Allen Houston. He's got 17. Make it 18. Here's Ward working against Wesley. Houston open, a great shooter. Misses that one though. Coleman all the way with the right hand. He has 9 now. LJ inside over Eddie Jones. Getting it to go. Foul by Ewing. Trying to get the ball to Campbell. Coleman with the right hand. Getting it to go. He's in double figures now with 11. David Wesley. Campbell blocked by Ewing. Unbelievable play by Ewing. Good defense from Mason. Oh, crap. Ward, tough move inside. Over Derek Coleman. Rebound Coleman. And a nice outlet to Mason. Wesley misses. Wesley's been off his mark here. Eddie Jones with the big dunk. He was a terrific athlete, especially when he was younger. Jones now with 20. Timeout, Knicks. 14-point lead here for the Hornets. Wesley getting it to go. His first bucket. 12-4 run here to start this quarter. Yeah. Wesley fighting with Charlie Ward there. No. Boy, Houston has not been able to hit anything. Campbell inside. Eldon Campbell with 14 points. 18-point lead now for the Hornets. Ward ends the run there. Charlie Ward, he's got 11. Campbell. Dudley with the block. And Bobby Phil's an excellent defender. Misses it. Houston. There it is. Allen Houston. Coleman and Mason working it here. Boy, I haven't been able to hit anything with Coleman. Blocked by Coleman. Mason for 3. Not his game at all. Derek Coleman. I had to shoot it though. I just wanted to. Derek Coleman with 13 and 7 now. Mason on the steal. Anthony Mason with the right-hand dunk there. 13 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. It's back up to an 18-point lead. Ah, dang it. Phil's no. Phil's knocks down the first. He can make it a 20-point lead here. Nope, off the mark. John Wallace in the game. Some subs in. Oh, Ricky did. Steve just went out. I gotcha. What's he doing?
He can't send a message. So he came upstairs. I thought he was just going to try to send it up there.
Huh.
But it's not delivering it down here.
Weird. Someone is knocking on the door now, Shirley. Shirley! Shirley! Someone's here. Someone's here. Someone knocked on the door. You really should put a sign out there. Please ring.
Hey, how you doing? Good time?
Wesley.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Because I'm in the basement.
Gotcha.
Luckily, my son-in-law. All right. Well, come on down.
All right.
Coleman on the steal.
And where I live. Kids live upstairs and we live downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Childs. Oh, the foul on Phil's. Sorry about the commentary there. Kind of got lost there for a minute. Uh-oh, Wingate underneath. Wingate to Camby inside. Miller knocking it away. Wingate scores. The 14-year pro at this point. Oh, I was about to kick out to Wesley. Wingate up top. Handling the ball against the very young Ricky Davis. Now there's a big gap in the ages. Childs. Childs, no. And Coleman knocks it out of bounds. Where's Eddie Jones? Look at all of his shots. Allen Houston coming back in. It's a 23-point lead. That is unbelievable. Well, I guess it's not unbelievable, but... This Hornets team has had nice balance. Childs. No. Rebound Miller. David Wesley. Quick little point guard. Really more of a two guard in a point guard's body. A great shooter from the outside, but very diminutive. 6 feet. Kind of wide. About 210 pounds, you know. Wesley knocking it away. Ricky Davis all the way. It was made possible by David Wesley. Boy, this is a blowout all of a sudden. Wallace, a good post-up player. Fouled by Brad Miller. Eldridge Rakasner coming in along with Dale Ellis. Tell you what, I'm excited about the Michael Jordan Last Dance Part 8 or 9 and 10. Kurt Thomas for 3, and he hits it. Really shot more of those with the Suns, but even then he didn't shoot that many. Ellis. Camby Donnelly fouled and one. Fouled by Brad Miller. Marcus Camby. Misses. Rebound Miller. Oh, Eddie Jones called for the charge. Okay, whatever. David Wesley has been all over the point guards of the Knicks. Good help from Wesley there. Houston posting up the smaller Wesley. I should have just gone to the rim. Oh well. At the end of the third quarter, it's Charlotte 92, the New York Knicks 70. The Hornets defense has been spectacular. Nothing fancy about their game, but getting steals and blocks, getting out and running. They've also rebounded the ball pretty well, all things considered. Let's see the assist of the game. David Wesley to Eddie Jones. Oh, the and one right there. Wesley, Jones, Phils, Mason, and Miller. Wesley fouling immediately. Ward. No, rebound, Bobby Phills. Mason down the lane, couldn't get it to go. Anthony Mason knocks it down. He's got 14. Misses the second, just like before. Ewing with the nice outlet. Jones all over Houston. I jumped too early. Allen Houston. Mace, no. Good defense from Camby. All right. Oh, Bobby Phills, what a block. Mason against his old teammate Ewing. Oh. Oh, Camby's got the mismatch. Houston. It's a 19-point game. No foul. Miller needs to learn to go up stronger. Oh, no. I thought I was switching to Jones. Eddie Jones. 22 now for him. He's the scoring leader. Houston, the leading scorer for New York. Oh, Jones came up and roughed up Marcus Camby. Throw it to Spreewell. Go ahead, I dare you. Go into the corner. Charlie Ward, no. Ewing inside, cleaning up the mess. Let's go with the Jones-Campbell play here. Jones. Yes, Eddie Jones. Knocking it down. 24 points for him. And Jones, just an elite defensive player. Oh. I was trying to get it to Wesley. He's our best three-point shooter. Oh, Wesley. I was off, though. His shot's kind of herky-jerky. Oh, and Jones knocking it away. Man, this Hornets team's got great hands. Ward. Oh, fouled by Wesley. Charlie Ward knocks it down. Eldon Campbell. Well, that looked about like the kind of dunk he would have. Campbell with 16 points now. Spreewell. Johnson. Ward for three. No, rebound Mason. Here comes Wesley. Oh, Wesley. Uh-oh. Ward. No. Allen Houston knocks it down. Ewing called for the foul, though. Great feed from Campbell to Coleman. Hold on, I gotta pause it. Grammy asking me if I want the ceiling fan. Ewing over Eldon Campbell. 16-point lead. Campbell, or excuse me, Coleman from Mason. What a pass by Mason. Throwing it up high where Larry Johnson can't get it. Coleman now with 19. Ah, crap. Campbell with the rebound. To Coleman. He's had a great second half. Blocked by Campbell. Larry Johnson getting it back though. Eddie Jones, no. Here's Ward. Oh, Houston wide open. No, he has struggled. Oh. Oh no, Larry Johnson down the lane. Wow. I have not played well in this quarter, but that's all right. Campbell hard to the rim, fouled. Eldon Campbell. Oh, he misses. He's got the double-double. 16 points, 10 rebounds. There's Campbell with 17 now. Ewing scores and is fouled. Timeout, Hornets. Player of the game, Derek Coleman. He's had a great second half. I think I would have gone, though, with Eddie Jones or even Eldon Campbell. A little surprised. I think it's because he had a couple block shots. They really value block shots high on this game, which I get why. I mean, they're important. They're really important. But still. Oh, Ewing just taking it away. I wanted Campbell to shoot the jumper. Sprewell knocking it down, and it's a 12-point game. Wow. Mason. Mason misses. Get out of the way. Over Charlie Ward, could not get it to go. No! Wow, what a rebound, Derek Coleman. Mason! He's got 16. Blocked by Campbell. Easy. Knocked away by Campbell. Ewing. Blocked by Campbell. Campbell playing huge inside. Ewing blocking him. Campbell going up strong, fouled by Houston. Ooh, Campbell off the mark. 18 points, 12 rebounds. I said 18 before he even made it. Here comes Charlie Ward. And Wesley. Up to Coleman. Derek Coleman from David Wesley. Coleman with 23. Thought he traveled. Nope. Jones all over Houston. No, rebound Eddie Jones. Oh, gosh. Elton Campbell, 20 points, 12 rebounds. Solid game. More than solid, a great game. Eddie Jones now with eight assists. Rebound Campbell. His 13th. Oh, Jones off the mark. Allen Houston dunking at home. Charlotte's going to win this one. Coleman. 4-3, Derek Coleman. He had a nice shooting touch. He'd be a terrific player nowadays. No, don't. Didn't mean to do that. Allen Houston. And the bench will come in here. Miller. It's good. Brad Miller from the perimeter. The nice outside shot touch. Dale Ellis. Look at the old man. Not going to dunk it. Dale Ellis. 6 points for him. All right. In this game, the final is going to end up being 120-98. I hope you enjoyed it. It's fun playing with these teams that don't get a lot of attention. I should play with the early 90s Nets. That'd be a fun team to play with. right, let's look at the box score, or let's look at the score. 62% shooting from the Hornets. We only shot 61% from the free throw line, though. Yuck. Points in the paint, we dominated. Bench points, assists. We even won the rebounding battle. Well, actually, we tied the rebounding battle. 19 steals to their 9, and we had 10 blocks as well. Only 11 turnovers. The Knicks had 21. Let's look at the box score. Allen Houston led the way with the Knicks, 19 points. Charlotte really played really well on defense. And Larry Johnson, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Latrell Sprewell only had 14. Let's see. Yep. Charlie Ward, 13 points, 7 assists, 5 of 14 shooting. Patrick Ewing, 13 points, 15 rebounds. Good rebounding game for him. Kurt Thomas, 7 points. Chris Childs, Ewing also had 5 blocks. Chris Childs, 5 points, 2 assists. Their face structure doesn't change. Marcus Camby, 4 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. 1 assist. John Wallace, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Rick Brunson, 2 points, 1 rebound. He almost looks white. He wasn't white. He was just a really fair black guy. David Wingate, 2 points. Chris Dudley, 0 points, 3 rebounds. Herb Williams did not play. For the Hornets, Derek Coleman actually led the way. 26 points, 8 rebounds, 5 blocks, and 4 steals. As you see right here, 19 of those points came in the second half. Eddie Jones, who I still think was probably the player of the game, the most important player, especially in the first half. 24 points, 9 assists, 3 steals, 2 rebounds. Eldon Campbell could have fought for that player of the game as well. 20 points, 13 rebounds, 3 blocks for the Big E. There's that fadeaway jumper. He had a pretty smooth game. But it's funny, there was 2 Eldon Campbells, really. There was the athletic backup power forward for the Lakers, and then starting power forward for the Lakers, who was athletic. And then there was the ground and pound with the Hornets and Pistons, Eldon Campbell, who didn't leave the floor. But anyway, Anthony Mason, 16 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. Just a great all-around game for him like normal. Brad Miller, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists off the bench. Terrific off the bench. Do they have that 3? There it is. Boom. Ricky Davis, 8 points, 1 rebound. They were all fast break dunks. David Wesley, 6 points, 8 assists, 6 steals. Did not shoot the ball well, but made up for it with his very solid triple single. Bobby Phil, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Didn't score like he normally does, but still had a nice game. Dale Ellis, 6 points, 2 steals. Oh, they said he was 40 at this time. Eldridge Kazner, 3 assists, didn't shoot the ball 1 time. Chucky Brown played 1 minute. Chuck Person did not play, and Willie Burton did not play. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the game. It was a lot of fun. Our big 3 of Coleman, Jones, and Campbell getting it done, and Mason also, really big 4. So anyway, hope you have a great day.